Various communities in Nigeria have continued to face humanitarian crises, including insecurity, natural disasters such as flooding, environmental issues, and climate change.
The situation is getting very worse because the rain has, the flood has affected everywhere, from the mosque, all those blocks to even my house now. We are now at the moment now I'm waiting for motor to pack my luggages.
A case in point was September 10, 2024, when residents of Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, were greeted with a catastrophic flood triggered by the collapse of the Alau Dam due to upstream flow of waters from the Cameroonian highlands.
Very terrible, very terrible. I never pray for even my enemy to experience such a thing.
According to the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA 2024, the flood waters rose with alarming speed, catching residents off guard, resulting in the sporadic devastation of homes, infrastructure, and livelihoods. Records show that the 2024 disaster affected 29 states, with a total number of 201 deaths, 2,119 persons sustained injuries, 225,169 persons displaced, and 83,457 houses affected. Also affected was 15,265 hectares of land, including livestock. In the wake of the disaster, the Intercommunity Development Social Organization, in collaboration with Islamic Relief Worldwide and other partners, rose to the occasion by embarking on rescue operation of the affected persons, advocacy visit, and sensitization of the people on WASH, protection, gender, disability inclusion, and disaster risk reduction (DRR). The IDS also register the affected persons.
This flooding, this area is hardly open, but sustainable income sources is one of the aspects we should focus on. That will also reduce burden on the government side. Really. Because we are not in favor of distribution for the long term.
5 pillars is the bedrock, while the 4 pillars is the core drivers. Without achieving the bedrock, we cannot achieve the other ones. Yes, we have the human capital development, we have the leadership in agriculture, the healthy citizenry, sustainable environment, and regional trade hub. These are the 5 drivers.
On the strength of the collected data, the Intercommunity Development Social Organization, IDS, followed promptly with the distribution of essential food and non-food items, as well as hygiene products to over 2,500 vulnerable persons, particularly women, children, and persons with disabilities affected by the flood in Borno State.
This is the IDS team. They are giving a psychological first aid to those that are affected by the flood victim.
Soluya am ganala si Maria gana kilado waenga mana charita ja am si Maria gana kamye kilado gaye kilebe kam kanadin za diana da ja sa adudu murar de nosku mana charita fande si Maria la kille la da kilti amma ari ira wollo ma ku mana charita suna yi nalan yusum kumbuna lan gonum mana charita la antilan bulama sanne kadnin batimo na kuma yolan isi teoris wanda mai andilan ba
what we have in the stock now is, because we were having 444 25 kg of rice, parboiled rice, 444 15 kg of beans, and then 444 gallons of vegetable oil.
Remember us in your prayers and make dua that the Almighty give us more strength and resources so that we can reach to more and more people, especially in the Borno state and Nigeria, because the vulnerability is high, the damages to floods or the other crises are very high.
10th of September, you know what is happening in Maiduguri. It's a flood. People have lived to their dear life. They left their homes, everything. With this support of these food items, it will go a long way to assist our people. Some part of these beneficiaries are from Jere and Mafa local government respectively. So it is very timely, and then we wish to extend our appreciation on behalf of Borno State government to Ids plus the Islamic Relief organizations.
On behalf of Ids and the Islamic Relief Worldwide, we thank them for creating time to come here. We understand the difficulties they pass through, but we are with them. We give them all the necessary support, and we also make sure that in the course of transporting their whatever thing we are giving to them, Ids with the support of Islamic Relief will be responsible for that.
Andiro shinkama china engawara andiro kendao china engawara andiro ngalo china mandandi andiro kildona askrinyana sandiro dalil fera askrinyana andi avien bien yeyeno langro engelo ne ala esa andiro leido ne wa kanza ida andiro chuto dai awdo ne andiro china ma ada putu no nyelan noten sha gana noten do ala andiro ngawara dia ruyen
Mongoli to the government that choose us. We are this community, and they help us on behalf of the Belamas and the other our communities. Appreciate.
And as a measure of ascertaining the effectiveness of the benevolence, IDS employed a workable feedback mechanism in order to carve a way forward. Based on feedback and recommendations from stakeholders, Intercommunity Development Social Organization IDS, with funding and technical support from partners, will continue providing life-saving humanitarian response in Nigeria. By strengthening resilience and household economy in communities affected by conflicts and climate change through agriculture and livelihoods, and by conducting unconditioned distribution of essential food items and hygiene kits to vulnerable population affected by conflict and natural disaster in Nigeria and Africa at large.